Hey everyone, I'm Amanda Mae Gray, and today I have Anakul Vasudevan with me. He is a fellow Toastmaster with myself, and I just wanted to have a quick conversation with him about some of the benefits of being in Toastmasters and share them with you guys because I know it's kind of something that can be a little bit of a mystical being that is confusing for people, and from our experience, we've gotten way more out of it than we anticipated.
That is absolutely correct. When I started at Toastmasters, I didn't know what to expect. I joined just for fun. And next thing you know it, I'm up on stage. I'm learning about gestures and vocal variety and all these different aspects of public speaking that I never really thought about before. And on top of that, there's a leadership component too. That took me by surprise. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely joined for the speaking aspect of it as well and did not realize how much leadership opportunities I would not only get but benefit from. I always have been I would call a natural leader, aka I tend to just, be loud and take charge of things, to be honest. But I didn't know how I could grow and become a better leader, and I didn't know that that was the thing that I was going to benefit from. And I think what really surprised me was it's like an on the job training that you are very supported in, which you don't normally get. Usually, if you get into a leadership position, you got to execute that project, you got to go, 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 go. And if you mess it up, you could be out of a job. Whereas here you have a whole bunch of support from people of all ages and walks of life. And I guarantee you, there's at least one person in your Toastmasters world that has done whatever you're trying to do. And I think that's one of the greatest things about Toastmasters.
And the best part is, like you said, if you mess up, you have a myriad of resources available to you. And all of these folks put together have decades upon decades of experience that you can leverage. Just the other day, I was trying to work with my leadership team to try and figure out a problem, and I wasn't really sure how to tackle it. So I did one of two things. First, I talked to my leadership team, like, okay, we have this problem, how do we tackle it? And they brought together their wealth of experience to help me come up with a few ideas on how we can move forward. The second was look at other leaders outside of my leadership team who have been previous leaders for the club, who have done various other things for the district. And they also came up with their own ideas on how to tackle a problem. And next thing you know it, I have several different ideas that I'd never thought of before. And boom, problem solved.
That's awesome. I think that's one thing that sometimes we forget when we get off on our own. We start doing our own thing, is that we can do everything and we have all the answers. And we don't want to admit that when we work in a team, we learn so much more and things come out so much better because you can be so close to your own project, your own problems that you can't see the other opportunities, options, variations of it, and solutions for it. So I think that's something that I for sure taken advantage of and realized in being with Toastmasters is that you don't have to go it alone. And honestly, probably shouldn't, because there's somebody out there that's going to give you a different perspective that you would have never come up with on your own, anyways. And that's absolutely a fantastic thing.
Exactly. There's the opportunity to have a mentor here, and mentorship is incredibly important. For example, mentorship is like traveling on a road. Your mentor has already traveled that road and has already hit the potholes, and they will tell you where those potholes are so you can dodge them, so you don't make the same mistake.
You don't want
And
a
that's
bent rim.
or bent rim. That is not cheap to fix, by the way.
No.
I may or may not be speaking out of experience.
I believe you
But
probably are.
but the ability to have mentors who are willing to help you, who are willing to coach you, move you forward, is imperative. And it's wonderful that it's here in Toastmasters. And you can
I
take this
love that.
outside
Yeah.
into your job too.
Oh, absolutely. And you don't know what type of opportunities can come. I mean, I've met so many different people and we've collaborated on things outside of Toastmasters that I would not have anticipated. In just trying to build my own world and build my own brand and business, I would not have these mentors if I wasn't a part of Toastmasters. And now, obviously, I can't guarantee the same results for everybody. However, it has been just amazing how doors just open up because of the network, because I want to help other people the way I can, and in return, I get the help that I need that otherwise I don't know how I would have been able to do it. You know, I wouldn't find those people.
You'd be
So,
surprised how many entrepreneurs are here in Toastmasters, like yourself, for example. And building the brand, building the business is not easy, but it becomes easier when you have folks in the same type of field or lifestyle that have gone through it already and they can coach you further. And it's also another cool part of having your own public speaking type of business. A lot of folks have that here in Toastmasters, and it's amazing to see the variety of topics that different speakers talk about.
yeah. There's literally everything. Yeah, you can't find something that they're not talking about or doing, or all ages, all races, all generations. Like it's very cool to see that. Okay, so if I'm new and I've never been to a Toastmasters club, I've kind of heard about it, but I don't really know. I'm considering it. Give me your best pitch. Your best 30-second elevator pitch as to why I should join, aka why our viewer would want to join, or at
You,
least check it out.
you join or even check out Toastmasters to test yourself in public speaking, to grow, to develop, to see how you do up in front of a group of people, to be able to spread your message, to be able to refine your message, but also to be able to give back as a leader by learning, growing, and developing, and then teaching others how to grow, develop in the same way. So that way we can all work together, become stronger, be better communicators, even better listeners, and far superior leaders. You put all of that together and you're looking at a recipe for success.
Boom, boom, and that's what we all want. We all want success. We all want to be successful. No matter what endeavor you're going at in life, at some point you got to talk, you got to listen, and you're probably going to have to lead, even if it's just with your own children per se. Well, Article, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me, and I know everybody out there love to hear all your stories and all your opinions. So thank you for that, and I'm sure we'll see you around Toastmasters.
Hey, thanks so much for having me, Amanda. This was a lot of fun, and I wish you the best of luck with your business and your Toastmasters journey. So we'll catch up again soon.
Awesome. Thank you, Article. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.